The attack, and when you have to worry about Paintsville, when you have to worry about Ricky Puig and eventually Peck, I think that threat on the counter is really what's pushing them on the front foot, getting them in better spots.
Real opportunity! Jovelin scores! You're not going to catch him! Paintsville scores! Devastating from LA Galaxy! Brugman in the area! All the way through and in! This is a brand new LA Galaxy. They look like they mean business.
Coming into the offseason, one thing we definitely knew we wanted to do was get faster. We had Chicharito and Douglas Costa leaving the club as designated players, and that provided a massive opportunity to add two high-impact guys. So one of the things that we prioritized was speed on the wing, and then wingers could also score goals and take defenders on. And our top two targets of that list were Gabriel Peck out of Brazil and Joseph Paintsville in Belgium. So really happy that we got guys in who fit what we were looking for, and I think we're seeing, week in, week out now that they're adding that extra dimension on the field that we didn't have before.
They brought in the kind of dynamism that you need on the wings, because you're not going to score if you don't have a width. This was a team that could get bottled up in the middle. Bringing in those two guys has transformed them entirely.
Yeah, ultimately going into a new season, there was going to be changes given, especially last year, the results we had and everything. They've brought in some great pieces, and obviously that's showing on the field. We're still gelling and we're still synchronizing, and I think this is just the beginning of something great.
Puig is the key to everything. Puig is the fulcrum around which everything revolves. But for me, he's as dynamic as any player in this league, maybe excepting Messi.
Ricky's an incredibly technically gifted player, right? So his ability to receive balls, to turn, to dribble forward, to drive, to pick out a pass is elite.
As long as he's running the offense and has people around him, they're able to do all sorts of things that other teams aren't able to do. With the addition of Paintsville, now you're able to get behind defenses. Just so dynamic. He looks like the kind of winger they've been looking for all along. Dejan has had a wonderful start, and I love the way that Dejan is connecting.
This offseason, when we were in the midst of all our negotiations, and there were a lot of different names flying around in sort of the rumor mill, I did call Dejan and say, hey man, just want to be clear, we're not going to sign a number 9, right? You're our guy. I believe in you. We believe in you. He's got 4 goals in 4 games, but if you asked him, he would probably tell you that he feels like he could have more. The way the squad is put together allows him to sort of be at his best.
But I say also, let's give credit to Diego Fagundes. He's working so hard. He can play in multiple spots. He's providing depth, and he provides an energy and this willingness to do whatever it takes. For me, him and Mark Delgado as kind of the time giver, the guy who just settles everything and enables everybody else to do what they do. They have the capability of being as good as any attack in this league. I think as they all get in tune together, we're going to see the Galaxy's ability to attack just grow.
Well done. Look, we've got off to a solid start, but we know we could be off to a better start in terms of points. We all agree? But we've gotten off to a good start. Everyone has got to be able to keep the level that is going to be expected of us to be supporter shield contenders, because that's what I think our level is, personally. And we need everybody that's here to make sure that the next guy themselves and the next guy is also striving for that. Great teams are greatly led by also the group inside. So let's keep pushing each other towards that.
For me, this is a team that I think can beat anybody on any day. And I know that, that's true of anywhere in an MLS. But this is a team that I think can go out and dominate any team on any given day. We saw it against Miami, a game that they should have won. Making the playoffs, yeah, that's the goal. But I think that this team should be looking for more. They want to be competing for the title.
I think this is a group that wants to go get it. We're not a team that goes into any game now hoping to just get a point or hoping to kind of survive a tough opponent. We want to go be on the front foot, and so even in times where we've gone down this year, there's no hanging the head, there's no feeling sorry for ourselves. We just grab the ball out of the back of the net and keep on pushing. And so I think it's that fight and that kind of team unity, the determination to be at our best, the willingness to put in the work, to fight for each other, to never give up. If we keep that intensity and that focus and that desire to kind of take things personally when they don't go our way, I think we'll have a really, really successful season.
we just need to continue pushing each other to our highest level, right? And then we just create good habits with that, and then going into the weekend, then that's when, you know, all that hard work and sacrifice throughout the week shows. So yeah, we just need to continue pushing each other.